Hello beautiful, thank you for clicking my video. The wig I have today was sent to me from Wigencounters to show and tell. All the details of this wig that I have today will be in the description box, including their social media links, direct store link, and the direct link to this wig. Here's a close-up of what inside of the wig looks like. It comes with a 13x6 parting space. Behind the parting space, you get 3 combs. Then you get another comb in the nape area with adjustable straps. The wig was made on a cap stretch fit material, and as for the lace, it states that it's 100% real super fine invisible HD skin melt Swiss lace. This is what the wig looks like straight out of the package. The hair type is Brazilian hair. It feels silky. As for the hair color, it's a natural black. The density is 180%. The length, 14 inches. And as for the hairline, it comes really lightly pre-plucked, but the knots do not come bleached. Off camera, I went ahead and bleached my knots. I left the bleach on for about 1 hour. After that, I washed the bleach off and I left this product called the 5-Star Hair Silver Shampoo on the knots for about 15 minutes just to help tone the knots so it's not so brassy. Then I went ahead and washed the wig out with 5-Star Hair Shampoo and Conditioner. This is a really good shampoo and conditioner for wigs and extensions. I left my wig to air dry overnight and this is what it looks like the next day. Now I'm going to go in and pluck the hairline. But before I go in and pluck the hairline, I'm going to add my middle part, and the middle part that I'm doing is a zigzag part. So first I add the zigzag part, so when I pluck the hair, I know not to pluck by that middle part too much so my parting space don't look too wide. Like I said before, the hairline does come lightly pre-plucked, but for this style that I'm going for, you know Arrogante love plucking TF out of a hairline. So I'm going to section off that part where Wigencounters already plucked. I'm going to start with the left side of this wig. First, I lightly wet the hair with some water. I'm not drenching the hair too much, just misting it a little bit. After sectioning off that part in the front that's already plucked, behind that plucked hairline, you can see which part is really thick in density and where needs to be plucked a little bit more if you're going for that extra plucked hairline look. So I'm going to take my tweezers and pluck with the side that has that slanted angle and just start plucking. I'm attacking that straight line of demarcation in the front of the hairline. That's what helps the density get lower. But you also have to envision the hairline. You can't just keep plucking and you're not paying attention. Look at the parts where it looked like it could be a little bit more jagged or a little bit more thin because it's too thick. Envision the hairline you're going for. That's the way you're going to get that plucked hairline. And make sure you're paying attention and making sure you're not plucking a spot too long because that will make that spot get bald. After I feel like I plucked back there enough, I'm going to take that front and put it back, blend it in with the rest of the hair. And again, I'm going to pluck those parts that look really thick in the hairline that looks like it can be thinned out a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm talking about, but you can definitely see the gradient effect it has in the hairline from which parts start out thin, then goes to thick. I'm just plucking that little thick part. Oh yeah, another thing, I am plucking this wig on my knee. I am using a white rag. The white rag helps you see what you need to pluck more, and it also helps you see the knots on the wig more. In a few minutes, I'm going to compare both sides. So I'm going to show you guys the side that I did and then the other side on how the wig come. Now I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the process again. I am doing by the forehead. I part out that space in the front where Wigencounters already plucked, mist the hair a little bit with some water. Then I'm going to go in with my tweezers and pluck again. When you hold down the hair in the back, it actually helps you see which parts needs to be plucked in the front and could help thin out that line of demarcation. And when you hold it down and then you take the tweezers and you like pluck it, it helps give you that jagged effect. I'm trying to find the right words to say, especially for beginners, because it may look hard, but I promise you it's really not that hard. Now look, right here is the perfect example of what I say. Thin out the thick parts of the hairline that look like it can be thinned out a little bit more. You see, I'm aiming for the darker parts on the hairline just to help thin it out and make it look more natural. This side right here is the side that I went in and plucked. And this side over here is the part that is untouched and how it came straight out of the box. So you can be the judge on which one you want. I hope you like the same steps that I did on that left side, I believe. I'm just going to go ahead and do on the right side off camera. Now I'm going to take this product called True Match. It's a lace tint. I'm using the shade Bronze. And I'm going to spray this on the hairline and the parting space, then blow dry until it's completely dry. And I do this twice. Before I install the wig on myself, I would like to get the hairline a little bit more smooth. So I'm going to use this Andis hot comb, and the temperature setting I have it on is number 20. And I use this to help smooth out the hairline and the parting space. I like to use eyebrow scissors to cut off the extra lace. So I take the scissors, hold the baby hairs back, and cut right along the hairline, but I'm cutting in little zigzag motions. The baby hairs is a little too long for the style that I'm going for, so I'm just taking my scissors and going in and cutting it down. Then after that, I'm going to go in with my Babyliss. It's like a Babyliss mini flat iron, and I'm going to use this to curl the baby hairs. Hey there, now it's time for the install. I'm gonna wear a black stocking cap underneath my wig. Now I'm going in with this lip liner. It's close to the shade of my skin tone, but I like to use this to mark where the lace falls on my forehead, so when I apply my product, I don't put too much product before the lace and I don't put too much product behind the lace. I want it like at least in between. I'm going to use the olive oil wig grip gel. I have never used this product to help lay my wig down before, but I have seen a few influencers use it and I'm like, maybe I should give it a try. And they also use it with the spray. A lot of you know I love the spray to help melt my wigs down, so I'm gonna try the gel today. First, I am putting a thin layer on my hairline, and I make sure I clean my hairline off first with alcohol. Then I'm gonna blow dry it just a little bit to help get it tacky. Then I'm gonna go in and apply one more thin layer of that gel, and I'm also gonna use the olive oil super hold spray. All right, here I go. Wish me luck. It is time to lay the lace onto the product. So first I start from the sides. I make sure I stretch the lace out before applying it down so it can lay nice and flat onto the product. If you don't stretch your lace out and you just drop it down onto the product that you're using, you might end up with a few bumps and lumps on the lace, and we don't want that. So just take your time, apply that bad boy on into your thing. Now I'm also gonna go in and add another layer of Got To Be glue spray just so I can have an extra hold. You know I never will make it by. And I can't breathe if it isn't you and I. And I won't make it. When you're using a hard hold spray on top of the lace or maybe even underneath the lace of the wig, make sure you use a rat tail comb or even a edge comb and comb out the roots of the baby hair, because if you don't, it's gonna dry, it's gonna get sticky, and then that's how you get that white residue all over the, you know, the edges. Now I'm going to use this product called Dax, and this is going to help smooth my hair into the little buns at the top. I don't care what the others say, and I still think of you night and day, and yeah, I lost my way, I can't walk. It's about 25 minutes later and I'm taking off the elastic band off my hairline to see how it came out. And I must say, it came out good. Not bad. Go me. I wish I had bundles that go with the texture of this hair, but I don't. So my buns at the top is a little thin, but I'm going to try my best to make it work. So it's not fully going to come out like Ari hair, but I got to work with what I got. So I use mousse on the hair to help curl it up a little bit. Then I take the hair and I just keep turning it until I get a bun. I was taking a really long time doing this bun on this side. So off camera, I went in and fixed it. They're not both the same identical bun, but I tried my best. Now I'm going to go in and take some makeup powder and apply it to my parting space so the parting space could look a little bit more like scalp. So my baby hairs is about to be a little extra, a little dramatic. It's definitely going to stand out. I really love that about the hairstyle. You guys know I'm used to like simple baby hairs, little two swoops of baby hairs on my temple. But this time I'm going all out. I'm going on extra. I'm going to try something new. I really like how Arrogante did Ari baby hair. They're very extra and it makes the style of the wig really pop out. I wish I could have got my buns and the hair density as really nice as hers, but I gotta work with what I got. And I already know a couple of people is not really gonna feel this hairstyle because it's not their cup of tea, but I just wanted to try something different for once. Something not so simple. Here are my end results, and I really hope you like. I'm just going to say my quick thoughts on this wig. When I was styling this wig, first when I bleached the knots took very well to the bleach. As for when I washed the wig didn't have any running dye. When I was styling the wig, I got zero tangling, no tangling at all. I did get shedding, and the shedding was pretty medium. But I feel like that was due to the fact that I went in and plucked a lot of hair from the hairline to achieve my desired results. When you take the wig straight out of the box, the curl pattern is completely different after you wash it. When I took it straight out, you could tell that the curls was curled with some type of heating styling tool. And this is the results of what it looked like freshly washed, air dried the next day. It's a very nice wave pattern, and the back of the hair have a zero product. So you get to see what the wave pattern naturally looks like air dried. I was thinking maybe I should add some curls so it can have some volume like Ari's picture, but I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do too much. But I definitely love the lace on this wig. It melts right in with my skin. I can definitely admit this lace is very thin and I love it. I really do, compared to Swiss lace or even transparent lace. It's just so much easier to work with. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. Thank you so much for taking time to watch, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Stay safe.